I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
For football now, from Empower Field at Mile High, here in Denver. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Philadelphia Eagles.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
You know, the conversation around Jalen Hurts is always a difficult one because to a lot of people outside, they strictly look at the box score. They look at his passing numbers and touchdown numbers, and they say, okay, he's a second-tier quarterback. But when you look at the situation he's in, the style of play in which they ask him to do, be the field general of a very talented and very balanced offense in Philadelphia, he is the exact perfect quarterback that they need to execute that vision. So he's not going to throw for 40 touchdowns. He's not going to throw for 5,000 yards, and that's exactly the way they want it. He is as dynamic, he is as competitive, and as good as any quarterback in the NFL.
To throw, Hurts. He's going to test this secondary right away. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Man in motion is Smith. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Silver, ready?
On third down, it's Hurts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Big-time play for Philly. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
63. Count up, Yeti. 9. 73. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Round up, Yeti. Hey, easy, 63. Tiger Hornet.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Kyle up, Yeti.
And in motion is Brown. Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. That's Goddard in motion. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Broncos take over.
So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
A first down throw for Nix. Rolling to the left. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Bombers. Hey, 180. Chill.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Nix, got to throw it here on 1st down. He pulls it in around the 5. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. He'll be taken down. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important. This game unfolds, they get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Broncos 7, Eagles 3.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The Eagles offense are now ready to get going on their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
63. Great. Set.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Man in motion is Brown.
73.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That was incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
63. Hey, 73. Hey, Silver. Hey, easy. 63.
Man in motion is Smith. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Again, working deep downfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Third and man in punt formation for the Eagles.
To return, it's Mims. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. He'll work forward for a couple. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. So after 1, 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And a strong first down run, pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Oh, my son! Away!
Back to throw is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Broncos.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The
Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hey, Silver.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Silver, ready?
Now it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second down, Hurts. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
180, 180. Yes. Count up, Yanni. Hey, Silver. Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Third down, here's Hurts out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Second down, Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Nix. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. To throw is Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's a big play at a critical juncture in this game. 52 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner, that is very rare.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. His second touchdown of this first half. The kick by Lutz. is good. And the Broncos are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
73.
Here's Hurts. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing is Nix. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. A run with confidence. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Over second. Ready. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Chill. Captain. Away.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he will have a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 2.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
No chance at all. He'll go down. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Nix to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver, sit. Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Working the middle of the field, but that isn't... He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63, back. 63.
Second down throw for Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, Silver.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Hey, 73.
Hurts will try it again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. To the air again. Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Good.
Hurts again. The second down throw is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
On third down, here's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. To the pylon, he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over
The Broncos offense. And their running back set to go once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Back to throw is Nix. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Captain. Hold on, set. Hey.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready. Away.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll air it out down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Hold on, set. Ready. Away. Bombers. Chill.
Throw it. Nix. He'll take a shot here. for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And the timing and accuracy like that leads to 6.
Will Lutz to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Eagles take over first.
That's
and
A.J.
10.
Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. This one is caught by Dodson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Second and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
First down, Philadelphia.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And an Eagles first and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And goal.
Man in motion is Smith. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
73. Go Silver, ready?
Man in motion is Smith. 3rd and goal for Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken back. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Throwing is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Captain. Bombers.
A first down throw for Nix. Moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second down. Nix going up top. That is hard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big-time play for the Broncos. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They try the right side this time. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On second down, it's Nix. Escaping to his left, and he'll take this one in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Eagles take over.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. Man in motion is Brown. On first and 10, it's Hurts. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
At the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's got another one. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff, running right. J.K. Dobbins. And he will score again. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Eagles take over first.
That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
Got his man at the 6. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. He connects with Mims. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 49. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. City, welcome to Denver. This is Empower Field at Mile High. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos.
Goes. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the pass. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
Complete Metcalf with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Over here. 318. Yeah, this. 26. Yeah, this. Back north. Hey, 88. Screen 18.
From the gun, Rogers. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Let it. 258. Jump out.
Austin brought in motion.
50.
On third down, Rogers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
The 34-yard line.
Captain. Bombers.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Jake Gtowncapp. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Denver first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Headed left, buying time. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Marvin Mims, touchdown Denver. Talk about the trust there, out of the pocket to the left, and Greggy put it in harm's way. But it works out for the touchdown.
This is just great feel and understanding between the quarterback and his receiver. Typically when a quarterback gets flushed, Mike, everyone tries to stay in phase and all work in the same direction. But you know who else is doing that? The defense. They lost track of the receiver. He's able to throw it back across the middle of the field and results in a huge play.
To kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Steelers take over.
Steelers offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Rodgers on 1st down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Hey, 626.
And the Steelers first down.
Jump out.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Metcalf takes the grab again. Down to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. The Broncos offense ready for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll throw. It's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
First down, here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Bombers.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Captain.
They'll look to throw again. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Open man left side, he's got it. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 7. Will Lutz to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. A first down throw from Rodgers. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
We are through one. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They'll work now on 2nd and 4 as we are ready to get back underway. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. And the Steeler first down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. First down for Aaron. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Rodgers. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Third and long for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15.
The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Hold on a second.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And mark him down up beyond the 30. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Broncos.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. As they try to run it here, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton, and he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To J.K. Dobbins. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Hold on a second. Ready? My name is Olay. Captain.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
Around 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set it in. 258.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
26. 319. 630. 750. Back north.
On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's into the end zone yet again. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this.
Captain, chill. Bombers.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll take a shot with Mims. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Steelers 14.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession.
Go to 50. Hey, you block. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. No. 319 inside. Hey, check 26.
From the gun, Rodgers. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
To throw is Rodgers. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Get 300.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Return team.
Drive will start on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Captain. Bombers.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he will score. Pat Bryant. Touchdown, Denver. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Steelers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Steelers take over.
The Steelers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Metcalf, the motion man. Rodgers on first down. Metcalf left side. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Metcalf, the motion man. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. There's a handoff out of the gun. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready. Bombers. Joe.
Back to throw is Nix. He will air this out, looking for something.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Will Lutz to kick off.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away.
The Steelers take over.
Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
5 yards on the play.
Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Austin brought in motion. 3rd and short yardage. It's Rodgers. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
50.
And the Steelers first down.
From the 50.
8-yard pickup.
319.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 16 yards.
Austin brought in motion. A first down throw from Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try?
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by P.J. Lott. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. Bombers.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot with Mims. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
10 at the 30-yard line.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's 2nd down.
Almost set. Ready. Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Hey, 626.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Gain well. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
2nd and a yard.
At the 15-yard line.
On 2nd down, Watts. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer.
Steelers 21. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down.
Bombers, ready. 180.
To throw is Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. Whoa, J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Harvey. Good blocking, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a
gain of 21 on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Steeler first down.
319, 26. Back north. 630.
Here's Rodgers. Right back to Warren again.
Rodgers pass complete to Jalen Warren. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the Broncos,
from the 38 now, here's second and 4. Rodgers going up top again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
319! 319! 50! Hey, take 26!
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Pittsburgh.
Again, it's Rodgers. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard
from the 21. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and
3. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
24 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and goal.
Now Rodgers. That is caught by the tight end. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown Steelers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Captain.
2nd down. Nix. The dump is out wide to Dobbins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Checking it down. This one is caught.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Bombers.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one's good for 29.
A little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
2nd and 10.
Captain.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll get this complete to Trent Sherfield. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. On on the ground. Here's Dobbins. To the pylon. He's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
28. Will Lutz to kick off for
So
the
now
Broncos.
after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The Steelers offense ready to take over once again. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, you block over here.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
This one down the field for Freiermuth. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A loss of 16 yards. And it's 3 and out.
88.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down.
19.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, I said. Hey, Olay.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Austin brought in motion. Throwing Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Two-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line
They'll
up
drop
for
to
the
throw.
two-point conversion.
Moving to his left. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Broncos 48.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Hold on a sec. Armors, Captain.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught. Right side, it's Franklin. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie and a... I'm just telling that I'm leaving.
It's a high-altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Escapes the pocket. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
Opening play, Bo will throw. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Bombers.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
To Keaton Mitchell. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
There's a dive up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route. They get 1 step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42. Shotgun snap to Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Ravens nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Jackson Jackson throwing here. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play good for 17 and a first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Ravens.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Walker hauls it in. Makes the tackle. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. Lee's got it right side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going down here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
You change it. Hey! Go ahead. Hey, report! Good.
Jackson's gonna go out. He's got it to his running back. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Captain.
Throwing here, Nix. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now Nix on 3rd down. He's got Sutton complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing again, here's Nix. Man, it's Marvin Mims. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
15 more yards. That's another Bronco.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Ready? Chill.
Makes the throw again. He brings it in. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens send Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's cut at the 25. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver set to take the field on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Oh, my son! Ready? 37.
Throwing on first down, Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And their next snap is going to come from the end zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Ready? Bombers. Captain.
From the red zone now. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A gain of 2.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
15-yard line.
Oh, my son!
Once more, it's Nix. That one connects. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Pistol snap to Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This is brought in at the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
First down, here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
13. Hey, report. Hey, middle. You change it.
Lamar now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hey. Go ahead. You at X. You. No, we changed it. Hey.
Jackson now on third. Chased out to his right. Pass complete to Walker. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Bateman, the motion man left. From the pistol, Henry. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
You change it.
Lamar out of the pistol. Throws caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Third and 4.
Sit up. Finish up. 13. Sit up. Finish up.
From the gun, Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Henry can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Hey.
Blitz coming, Lamar. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
All right, let's go. Sit hot.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And the defender comes away with it. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, it's Nix. This is a heater going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. The defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Was there defensively.
Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
He's able to drive that pile of barnyard. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. This one back, touchdown Baltimore off the pick 6. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So here comes the Bronco offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This finds Franklin. So solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Nix now, 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Makes the throw again. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Captain.
They'll throw again. Nix throwing for the back of the end zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
Bombers. Joe.
Air it out on third. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, well, it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Fights his way through a tackle. And that's going to bring us to the end of this second quarter, Brock, as he is met and taken out of bounds. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the third quarter started. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They give to Dobbins to start the third. Looks a tackle. He's still going. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Captain. Bombers.
Throwing on first down, Nix. It's Dobbins with the dump off. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Nix, quick out wide, complete. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Once more, it's Nix. Running back, Dobbins. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Ready.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he will not move the chains, Brock. In fact, he can't even get back to the line. He's going to go out of bounds for a loss of yards. It's going to be 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Here they go. Getting set for 3rd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down, here's Lamar. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
No, we changed it. What are we ready? Ready, shot.
Lamar throwing again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
They kick the running back in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Yeah. Report. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. 180. Nice shot.
He's back to throw. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the Broncos corral it. That turned the wrong way, partner. And as a result, they're going to be taken over deep in their own territory after the fumble. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on fourth actually worked. They got the first down. And while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey! Sit on! Hey!
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds a man, right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Nix from the gun. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got Sutton complete. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos down by only 2 in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Broncos 33.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore running its offense out now. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Hey, come on. No, we changed it. Hey, report.
Going to the ground again on first. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Another run for Henry. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now.
42. Broncos 33. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
17 yards.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Bombers, bomb. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, 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 olay. Olay, olay.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Taking a shot deep here. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2.
42. Broncos 40. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Tight end going in motion here. Henry gets it here to start the drive. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
On second down, here's Henry again. Makes the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Sends this to the end zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now.
Broncos 40. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
On first down, it's Nix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Mims with the grab. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Bombers.
Nix with it on first. Brought in right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Flushed out now to his left. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready. Hey, kill. Captain. Motion.
Now to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
Offense to the line, second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No, we changed it.
Back to throw. Andrews has it, working downfield. A lot of mess on the move here. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 12 in the fourth. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now from the 7-yard line after that penalty, Brock, they are still going to try for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
43. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Denver set to take the field on offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here.
Ready? Bombers, bombers. Joe. Away.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Ready? Bombers. Joe.
Here he is to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready? Bombers.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
We change it. No, we change it.
Jackson now on 3rd. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He was looking for Zay Flowers, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Go ahead. Hey, report. Sit up. Motion, change. Hands up. 180. Hands up.
Lamar throwing again. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Ravens.
Play action now with Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. From the gun, Jackson. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Go ahead. 13.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Man in motion here. 4th down. Here's Jackson. He's going to try another deep one here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Jackson's pass intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Captain.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Left side now caught by Sutton. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there as this game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a